On today's adventure, we're going to the grand opening of Dollywood's HeartSong Lodge and Resort in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where you'll get to see Dolly Parton perform live after they talk about this new resort and cover a number of new things coming to Dollywood Theme Park in 2024.
Without further ado, our dreamer-in-chief, Miss Dolly Parton.
This is a special day for us. Of course, y'all probably been watching me. Oh, look at the girls in their little coat of many colors. I love that. I met you two yesterday, didn't I? Nice to see you again. Yeah, well, anyway, we want to welcome all. Well, hi, Sherry. Hi, Jack. How's everybody? Anyway, you know, I've been out promoting my rock album. I've got a rock and roll album coming out. Sing with a whole lot of our great iconic singers, sing a lot of our favorite songs. So hopefully you're going to enjoy that. And of course, I have the new book out called Behind the Scenes, My Life in Rhinestones. Kind of chronicles my whole life, kind of in the clothes that I've been famous for, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I got such a kick out of putting the book together, looking at all my hairdos and clothes that I've worn through the years, and I thought, Lord, was I serious about that? But we always are, ain't we? We look back, hi Andrew, hi Eugene, how are you? Anyway, I'm excited here to open our HeartSong Lodge and Resort. And of course, I've been following the construction ever since we started, been seeing it from the ground up, and I'm just so happy to see that it's done. We have a few little bitty things to do, but you couldn't hardly tell it. So people are calling me, what they call it, hotelier now. Oh, well, I'm not sure about that, but I do think back to Steel Magnolias. Did you ever see that movie? When I played a hairdresser, my character was named Trudy, and when I got a second beauty shop, I said, I'm a chain. So now, the two hotels, I'm chained. But I promise you, we're just getting started. So I don't know all that I should know about everything. I like to act like I know everything, but I really don't. But I know somebody that does. Eugene, why don't you get up here? He's our president. Eugene,
300 rooms that reflect your love of the Smoky Mountains. But what's a game changer for us, we added 26,000 square feet of convention space to the building.
That's going to be good. That means you can bring business people from all over the country, all over the world, really. You can have your family reunions here. I know you said it's big, but is it big enough to hold my family?
Oh, for sure. We can't wait to host them.
I hope you will. I know they're going to love that. The HeartSong's not all that we're doing this year for the families. You know that? Because families are staying with us, but you know what they're doing here.
So we have a big refresh planned for DreamMore.
I know.
That will be great for the holidays.
I think that's great for DreamMore. I love that place. You know, every few years I get a little facelift, a little nip and tuck myself. So I think it's only right that we should do the same for my favorite hotel.
I have no idea what to say.
Yeah. You don't have to say nothing. I'm getting enough trouble all by myself.
Well, it's going to be great. Everything's going to open. It's going to look like a shiny new penny.
Yeah, I know. And I see all these pictures up here to show some of our changes. And of course, you're going to make me look good again. All of you make me look good. I get credit for so much hard work that all of you do. But that's all right. I'll take it.
Well, it takes a lot of support to pull this off. And we have a special guest here that's going to come up to the stage. So, Mark, will you please?
Yeah, come on up here, Mark. Take some of the pressure off of Eugene. Oh, thank you.
I'm just so excited to be here to celebrate the opening of the incredible HeartSong Lodge. You know, visitors from all around the world come to Tennessee for our unmatched scenic beauty and our world-class hospitality. So much of that is due to the awesome visitor experience that's right here in Dollywood. And now, HeartSong Lodge. A couple of things I want to just tell you quickly about tourism. tourism is the backbone of our state's economy, and that's certainly evident right here in Pigeon Forge and Sevier County. In fact, would you know that in 2022, Sevier County generated $3.8 billion in travel spending. And even more impressive is the number than in the last 5 years. Because of people like you, visitor spending's increased 53% in the last 5 years. No one in the country has increased by more than 50%, but no one in the country has done it. It's just incredible. And,
you do the work,
and
I do the dreaming.
Well, your dreams are paying off for Tennessee. And so this explosive group is really due to some amazing things that you touch, like Dollywood, and your investment along with the Herschend family. When I think about the convention center, what an economic engine that is going to serve for this community, all that set against the backdrop of the Great Smokies. It's our most visited national park. It's just incredible. So thank you. You bring visitors, which boosts our local economy, benefits the entire community. And importantly, the lodge creates jobs for Tennessee. So it's really an honor for me to have been here today and to celebrate the new lodge and your tremendous impact in both Sevier County and literally all across the state. Dolly, your work touches people's lives, their hearts, their homes, education, your philanthropy through Imagination Library. You know, it's just, we're so grateful, and it's easy to see why everybody loves Dolly, especially Governor Lee and me and our tourism team, because we get to shout out to 100 million people next year and tell them domestically and internationally about Dollywood and now this beautiful place. So congratulations on this newest edition, HeartSong Lodge, which celebrates your legacy and Dollywood's legacy of excellence. May God bless you. It's going to be.
Well, wait, are you going to help us with our roads so we can actually get the answer now, boy.
We've got the mayor here. Mayor, we're
Okay,
working on
Mayor, we need to be working on that. If we're going to have all these people, we've got to have somebody to get them in here, right? Without having to bottle up all the local traffic, too. They're ready to kick my country butt sometimes.
Well, thanks again, and wow, it's amazing.
It is amazing. We're so proud of this. Yeah, like I said, thank you. We do appreciate you. We couldn't do it without you.
You mind if we get a quick photo?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, let's do that for the newspaper. I guess they're back there against the wall. Well, is that your line or mine?
I think that's yours.
That we all know there's something great here, but we need somebody to help continue to let people know, and that's what Mike is good for, right? So, Eugene, I think we have a couple of other things for you to tell the people about.
Absolutely. And we're really excited that this Saturday we open Smoky Mountain Christmas. And it's my favorite part of the year. And we have a really cool new drone show called Joyful.
I know, I've been watching them put that together. I got to go see them doing the drones. Isn't that amazing how they do all that? That's so amazing to me. People are going to love that. Of course, that's not everything. I see some more pictures around here. What else you got going, Eugene?
Well, we open for the season. We're going to be adding 3 full shows as a part of our new festival for the love of music. And obviously, it's a great name. I Will Always Love You. It's going to be the flagship
I may write a song
for our spring.
I bet I'll make a lot of money off of that.
Yes, we're going to have a show. It's going to be a Dolly sing-along show for all of your big favorites.
All right, my big fans and my non-singers like you, and Andrew and Jack. I heard Jack sing too.
We look forward to having you back on stage and sing some of your
Okay.
favorites too. We're also celebrating that trio album. And it's going to be a great tribute, and we're featuring 3 female singers, and the band's name is called 3 Times a Lady.
Ain't that a great title? 3 times a lady, 3 girls singing. What
And
perfect thing.
lastly-
Did they clear that?
Yeah,
They
I
got
think
it,
so.
wrote the song?
And we also have a great new production bring back an old favorite, Paradise Road.
Yeah, I think they've changed the name. They may not call it that, but it's the story of my life. But the Paradise Road, people really miss that, and we might call it something like a life of love and song or something like that. My life in music, but I'm proud that they're bringing that back. I got a chance to kind of work that with them yesterday, and I think it's going to be a great thing. And so I think we have a great team here at Dollywood. And remember, everything Eugene and I have been talking about opens when the park opens, right?
That's not all.
Oh Lord, what else? It's
funny.
not more dolly.
You know it might be. In May of 2024, we're really glad to be adding a whole new zone to our park, the Dolly Parton Experience.
Oh, yeah! I know that one. I'm really excited about that.
Just like you do, it's 3 times as bigger than we've ever been.
Yeah, well, we had our museum here for years and years and years. We took that down to make something even greater, something bigger. So now, in this new day and age, we got a whole lot of new stuff, technology, in addition to a lot of the things that people want to see and hear about. Right?
And that new building is called Songteller. So
Yeah.
we're really looking forward to getting that going.
Yeah.
And you've already told everyone how iconic of a dresser you are. I never quite know what's going to come, but we're adding a new building called Behind the Scenes that'll help us tell your story behind your wardrobe and how it gets created and how Steve does his magic for you.
Yeah, well, in that book, we actually get to talk about all the people that really are behind the scenes, which I love that title. The people that get to know, they have interviews with people in the book, but also here when we celebrate the behind the scenes, people get to really see how we put the things together and who comes up with all the great ideas and all the great people that I've worked with through the years as designers. And of course, I've been with Steve Summers for all these years, and he helps me do everything, and he's kind of the creative director as well on most everything that I do.
And finally, I realize that family and friends are really important to you, and we're adding a new experience called Precious Memories to help share the stories that you have with all of the people that you've collaborated with over time and the important people in your life.
Yeah, well, a lot of that would be my family too. We talk about my grandpa, who's a preacher. My first influence taught me how to love God and to believe that through God all things are possible. I still believe that, and I see things happening every day going on with that. But we also have a lot of friends that we're talking about, in addition to my family, and just the stories of who I am, where I came from. Most of you know my story anyhow, but these are stories that touch everybody about their own families. What was that? Shut up, Dolly. I think it's got the same as a hook.
Well, we're not gonna forget the great Harmonies of the Heart show, the family show that's a part of this area. That will come back bigger and better than ever.
Oh yes, my niece Heidi and a lot of my relatives are in that show, so we've got a lot of new things coming for that too.
Yeah, and the bus tour comes back, and that's usually welcome.
Oh yeah, they love that.
But we're
See how I lived on the road all those years.
Yeah, but we're really looking forward to it, and you all can see some of the key art pictures of how that area is changing up front.
Can they see that?
I'm sure someone will take
I'm
a
sure they
picture,
can.
right?
They'll take a picture of that, right? Well, Eugene, it looks like 2024 is going to be another big year for us, for families to stay at one of our resorts and visit our park.
Yeah, and we just have incredible momentum. You heard Mark talk about Tennessee being the fastest growing state in America for tourism, and we're feeling that here at Dollywood Parks and Resorts, and it's been a real special couple of years here, and we're setting ourselves up to continue to knock it out of the park.
Yeah,
So
we're
really
doing
look
good.
forward.
I'm proud of Tennessee. Nashville takes a lot of credit for that, with a lot of the stuff they're doing down there where I live now too, all those great artists and all. So the fact that I can be down there and all that excitement, and then be up here for all of this excitement, these are my two homes, so I'm very proud to be from Tennessee.
Well, I'm sure there might be a few questions in the audience.
My question is, what does it feel like to open another resort right next to Dollywood that families from everywhere can come and enjoy?
Well, it feels good because it tells me that the other one did really well for us to build a second one. So I'm real glad about that. But we really have a lot of wonderful plans for the future. And the fact that we're doing well enough to really have people stay at both the hotels, and we have more hotels that we're going to be building in the future. But it's a good feeling to see ourselves grow and all the wonderful people I have to thank for making all that possible. I was honestly telling the truth when I said I get a lot of credit for a lot of work that a lot of great people do. But I'm very proud and honored to be just part of that whole picture.
Southwest Virginia loves you.
Oh, good. My hairdresser's from West Virginia. Sure will.
Many folks love to come here for Christmas. Can you talk about how special that is and what you all have planned?
Well, we have planned what we do every year that has made us become like the best Christmas place in the world. Everywhere I go, people talk about our Christmas show. And I'm excited to see it. In fact, I was staying in my suite. When I walked in the door, I already had my Christmas tree up. They had my tree in there. And I felt like Christmas. And I thought, well, where's my presents? I didn't get any presents yet, but I think it's real special what we do here. We do so much business during this time of the year. We almost do as much during, from right now till the first of the year that we do almost all year. So hopefully we're just going to be great with that. People love Christmas and he being one of them.
You feel has such a huge impact on the tourism industry and your hometown.
Well, it feels good, like I said, to be part of anything that's great that's going to bring tourists into this part of the country. You mentioned before, or you mentioned, Mike, that this is the biggest #1 national park in the United States, and people don't realize that. They think it's Yellowstone or whatever. And when I say that we're the most visited national park, and people don't believe that. But
Almost
we are.
13 million people come to visit there.
And we love having as many of those people that we can stop off at Dollywood. But I'm just, like I mentioned before, proud to be a Tennessee girl, certainly an East Tennessee girl, and be a part of the Smoky Mountains. I'm the only person that ever left the Smoky Mountains and took them with him. Oh, Jack, don't be embarrassed. Somebody said when I came out here today, ain't that a little low for Dollywood? I said, hey, they knew I had boobs. And I started working with them, so that we're not being vulgar. Being honest.
How does this make you feel like we're nested in the mountains of Tennessee where you're from?
Well, I wish our house had looked like this. This was a house I dreamed of. Actually, I think it's mostly because it is right here in the mountains. Our little house was in the center of the trees and the woods, and I really love the idea that we have the lodge here. It does make you feel like you're really in the mountains, and I just love all of this. The whole idea of having a lodge versus a resort, which it is a resort, but I like having something that's a little rustic. But I would say this is high fashion rustic, wouldn't you? I'm really happy to be part of this whole thing, and we always love it when we get a chance to introduce something new. But why don't I sing a little song? I wrote a song. They name a lot of the stuff here after songs that I've written. And I have a song called Heart Song, and that's why I'm tripping over a Regis spot. Come on up here. This is Steve Summers. All right. Yeah, don't break my hair. No, pull it up. This is a little song that I wrote, and I did this also when we talked about opening the lodge. Well, I'm come back, and now here we are, opening the lodge. It's just a little piece of it. It's not a whole song, but Eugene took up all my time, so. Only have just a little bit of time now to sing a little bit of the song. Oh, it goes like this. A heart song melody plays like a symphony, the sweetest music I have ever known. A song of joy and pain, the mountain angels sing, a bittersweet refrain of my Smoky Mountain home, heart song. Now this Smoky Mountain girl has been all around the world, but it makes no difference just how far I'm grown. I still cling to that part that is so dear to my heart, my faith in God and memories of home. A heart song melody plays like a symphony, the sweetest music I have ever known. A song of joy and pain, the mountain angels sing, a bittersweet refrain of my Smoky Mountain home, heart song. Yeah, I just came to sing about my Smoky Mountain Lodge, heart song. Yeah.
Before we catch Dolly on the way out to her van, if you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up button down below if you've enjoyed this video, and make sure you are subscribed for more Dollywood content.
There she is. We love you, Dolly, you're so beautiful! You're so gorgeous! Gorgeous! We love you!
He's all right.
Oh, you're so beautiful!
Hey, we love you, Dolly!
Dolly, you're so beautiful!
We love you, Dolly!
That wraps up this video of Dolly Parton at the grand opening of her new HeartSong Lodge and Resort. If you'd like to see a full tour of the resort, I'll put a link to that video down below. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.